Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is August, and welcome back to Youth Pastor Reacts. I'm a youth pastor, and today I'm going to be reacting to The Warning Hell You Call a Dream, live from the Pepsi Center CDMX. Now, I'm very excited for this one. This one was highly recommended by a lot of you guys, so thank you so much. Also, welcome the Warning community. You guys have absolutely blown up my channel. I really do appreciate that. And yeah, I'm very excited for this. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right on in. Woo!
I've been invaded by the need to stay inside this cage. Day after day I'm hurting, but I choose to stay this way. Running out of things to say. It's normal to love what we hate, treating me out just the same. I'm in too deep, give me something to believe. And it's how you call a dream. Colliding every time, the chaos drives me wild like an animal. Just wanna breathe. And it's how you call a dream. My vision's blurry as the pain keeps crawling up my skin. The pressure's building and I'm on the verge of caving in. Ready enough for the kill. If this can't bring me to life, then what will? Suffering just for the thrill. I'm in too deep, give me something to believe. And it's how you call a dream. Colliding every time, the chaos drives me wild like an animal. Just wanna breathe. And it's how you call a dream. Eyes are always open in the dark. I've been underwater right from the start. Rope is wearing thin, can't take it anymore.
Woo!
And that's how you call a dream.
Wow.
Colliding every time, that chaos drives me wild like an animal. Just wanna breathe. Maybe I wanna become what I feel. And that's how you call a dream. How you call a dream. Colliding every time. Like an animal. And it's how you call a dream.
Dude. Bro, I have chills, bro. I literally have chills right now, dude. Oh my gosh. Dude. Wow. I'm like getting emotional. I don't even know why. That was insane. Oh my goodness. Dude, I want to see these guys live. I want to see these girls live. This is insane. This is absolutely insane. The passion, everything, everything. They're so talented. Like, dude, what? Where have I been? How am I just now hearing about The Warning? I don't even understand what. Well, I've been living under a rock, apparently, because what? What? Are you kidding me, dude? This was insane. Oh my gosh, bro. Everything about this song was amazing. Wow. If they're touring, I want to see them in concert because that was insane. I can imagine being there in the crowd, just screaming and just man. Oh, I would love that so much, dude. I would love that so much. All right, so I pulled up the lyrics because I want to make sure we go through these. So it starts out by saying, I've been invaded by the need to stay inside this cage. Man, staying inside the cage. Day after day, I'm hurting, but I choose to stay this way. Wow. How many people can relate to that? Staying inside the cage day after day, even though you're hurting, you choose to stay that way. Wow, that's deep. That is really, really deep. Man, oh my gosh. Like, it could be like a physical cage that you're in, but more so a mental cage, a spiritual cage, just staying the same, even though you want to change, even though you're hurting, but you're choosing to stay this way because it's what feels comfortable. It's what comes natural to you. It's where, people are comfortable where they're at, even if they're not in a great place or in a good relationship, or that could go for so many things. Running out of things to say, isn't it normal to love how we hate? Wow, it's draining me out just the same. I'm in too deep. My goodness. Dude, these lyrics are deep. They got some deep meanings behind these, man. Isn't it normal to love how we hate? That's so interesting. Yeah, I think so. I think it is. I think it's normal. I think we can all relate to that. I think we've all been through that. How we hate it, but we love it. There's so many different things we have a love and hate relationship with. And I looked into a little bit of the song summary, and the band members were letting their fans or people know that they wrote this song essentially because of just being on tour, producing music and just living it out, right? Being on tour and doing this every single night, how it starts to drain you. It starts to burn you out almost. You love it. You love performing, but you kind of hate it, right? In a sense, because I'm assuming for them, they want to be home, right? They probably want to be home with their families. They probably, even though they love it, they love their fans and they want to be out performing, they also want to be home. And so it's two different worlds kind of colliding together. But again, you can take that and apply that to so many different things. Give me something to believe in this hell you call a dream. This hell you call a dream. People call it a dream. They're out there, they're living their lives, they're doing what they want to do. They call it a dream, but for them, it kind of feels like hell. Wow. Because again, this love-hate relationship with it, it's what they've always dreamed of probably doing, but it begins to wear on you in a sense. And you have this sort of relationship with it. Colliding every time, that chaos drives me wild like an animal. I love this chorus, dude. Colliding every time, two worlds colliding, right? That kind of also makes me think of sin, right? If we read the scriptures, we see Paul in Romans and throughout other books constantly mention this battle between our flesh and our spirit, right? Our flesh wants to live for worldly pleasures, wants to, get rich and famous and all this other stuff, but our spirit wants to follow God and our spirit doesn't want to sin. And so we have these two worlds, these two different personalities, if you want to say, that are at war with one another, right? And that's exactly kind of what it's talking about here. This chaos, it drives me wild. This internal battle, this internal war within yourself. Just want to breathe in this hell you call a dream. Wow. My vision's blurry as the pain keeps crawling up my skin. The pressure is building and I'm on the verge of caving in. Oh my gosh. Dude, the pain keeps crawling on my skin. It hurts. You're in pain. It like physically hurts you, but you keep doing it. Wow. Dude, that's deep stuff right there, man. Oh my gosh. The pressure is building. I'm on the verge of caving in. You're tempted. You're being tempted. You're on the verge of caving in. Are you going to do it? Are you going to give in or are you not? Ready or not for the kill. If this can't bring me to life, then what will? Dang, dude. Suffering just for the thrill. I'm in too deep. Dude, it's like every single verse, every single bar is just like so essentially deep. It's insane. But that's honestly what I live for. I love like deep meanings in songs. I absolutely adore that. Ready or not for the kill. If this can't bring me to life, then what will? Essentially, you're thinking in a sense that once you finally get there, it's going to bring you a sense of life. It's going to bring you a sense of joy, of peace. Once you finally attain this, once you finally get there, you'll finally have it, right? This internal battle that we all struggle with. We all have this void in our hearts that we are driving, that gives us the passion to pursue what we want. But if this can't bring me life, once you finally have it, what will? Because essentially, whatever you chase is ultimately empty. whatever it is, right? In the book of Ecclesiastes, it talks about like chasing the wind. It's like you can't grasp it, right? And even if you could, it's empty. There's nothing there, right? It's essentially a distraction, and it's like we've been deceived, right, by Satan. And so it's interesting, if that can't bring you to life, you're kind of looking for that to give you life, then what will, right? Ultimately, we know that life comes from God and believing in Christ for eternal life. But sometimes it's so easy to see things in our life and think that that's going to fulfill you, that that's going to be the thing that does it. Wow. Suffering just for the thrill. Another relatable bar right there. There's so many people that go through so much suffering because they have, again, this love-hate relationship with it. They hate it because they're suffering or it's hurting them, but they love it, right? Man, wow. Give me something to believe. Colliding every time. Just going back to the chorus here. I love that. Eyes are always open in the dark. I've been underwater right from the start. Dude, who wrote this song? Was it all three of them? This is insane. This is insane. Dude, I don't even know. Wow. This is actually breaking my brain. Like, every single one is just so deep and so good. Jeez. Eyes are always open in the dark. I've been underwater right from the start. Just wanting to get a breath of fresh air. Just wanting to get there. Feeling like you're underwater. Feeling like you can't breathe. That the walls are closing in. You're in this cage. Your eyes are open, but you're in the dark. You can't see anything. It's like you're right there, but you can't get there, right? It's again this chase of the wind where you'll never get it. Wow, dang. You're just trying to break free. Hope is wearing thin. I can't take it anymore. Wow, losing hope, running out of hope. This chaos drives me wild like an animal. Wow, this song is amazing, dude. I absolutely love this. What a beautiful song this is. Absolutely. Um, dang, their performance, everything about this song is amazing. I love everything about it. I want to be there. Let me know if they're on tour because I want to go check them out. I don't know how I didn't know these people existed, but now I do, and I love it. I absolutely love it. This is awesome. So, anyways, guys, that's going to do it for me for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for supporting. Again, we just crossed 1,000 subscribers, so I really do appreciate that so very much. If you guys have any more reactions or recommendations you guys want to see, please leave them down in the comment section below. Also, if you liked the video, please be sure to give it a like. I really do appreciate that. But I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of the day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.